caller identification and spam blocking app Truecaller, which will soon go for an initial public offering or IPO in Nasdaq Stockholm, Sweden, is worried that India's personal data protection bill may end up to be a business risk for the company. The Personal Data Protection Bill is yet to be approved by the Indian Parliament. Any data that can identify an individual like names, addresses, financial information, IP addresses, cookies, device IDs and other data are covered under the Personal Data Protection Bill 2019. The bill includes requirement of notice and prior consent to use individual data, which limited the purpose for which the companies had processed this data for. These restrictions are put in place so that only necessary data is collected. The Indian government with this will want to ensure that personal data of Indian citizens is safeguarded and not stored overseas. Truecaller highlighted this bill as one of the risk factors to its business in the IPO prospectus. It plans to raise SEK 1 billion, which is about $116 million. What does Truecaller say? If adopted, the Act, which is broadly modelled on the GDPR or European Union's General Data Protection Regulations, will establish a mechanism for protection of personal data and would set up a National Data Protection Authority. It is possible that this Act, if adopted and depending on the final form, could have anticipated adverse effects on Truecaller's business, Truecaller said in the IPO prospectus. Additionally, if third parties that Truecaller works with, such as advertisers, service providers or developers, violate applicable laws or Truecaller's policies, these violations may also put Truecaller's information at risk and could in turn have an adverse effect on Truecaller's business, revenue and financial result, the company added. Now, why will a regulation in India impact Truecaller's overall operations? The Personal Data Protection Bill will impact Truecaller's operations in India, which contribute about 69% to its overall revenue. So even a minor impact coming from India would have larger implications for this Sweden-based company. Truecaller is the third largest communication platform in India after Facebook and WhatsApp. About 73% or 205 million of its 278.1 million monthly active users come from India. It also counts companies like Uber India, Swiggy, Airtel, Flipkart, Byju's, Urban Company, HDFC Bank, Unacademy, among others, as its key customers. India is also the biggest market for Truecaller in terms of workforce, as 55% of its employees are based in the country.